So I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. It's Ingleton Waterfall walk. I think it's about 4 miles. Looks pretty easy, but it looks quite nice as well. Quite a lot of waterfalls. But like anything in this country, they like to charge you for stuff. So I think it's £10 to get in. That includes your car parking. Yet again, something else that they charge you for. You don't get to do anything for free in this country. But yeah, I wanted to do it. It's a lovely day, so I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to pay in ticket office now. Let me show you this. It's quite a nice car park here actually. Let me zoom it round. Quite a nice car park. Plenty of space. I've got here nice and early, but it doesn't open till 9 o'clock. So if anyone is coming, don't get here too early because gate were locked and you couldn't get in, and there were a few of us waiting to come in. But yeah, there's plenty of room. Christ, a few hundred cars would fit in here. So yeah, I'm going to pay and then I'll try and show you what it's like on the way around. A quick description of how this place works. So as you can see, you've got the entrance. Let's use my shadow as a pointer. Oh, there we go. There's the entrance there. Or should I say there? And then obviously you've got this red path all the way around following the river. And all these points here are your waterfalls. You go up to the top. And I want to say there's going to be like an ice cream van or something up there selling food. And I know there's a campsite up here, which I was going to stay in my camper van or my motorhome. I wasn't sure. But they were charging 70 quid for 2 nights, and I can't justify that on my own without my missus and my daughter. And then basically, I'm guessing that's around 2 mile mark, or maybe around here. And then you're coming back down. You've got some more waterfalls on your way back down into Ingleton. And yeah, by the looks of it, that yellow's like an alternative route. So I don't know if it's easy or hard, but I can't imagine this being tough. And then back in. So 4 miles if you were going non-stop, maybe about an hour. That's if you're just forcing yourself around. But I've got my drone, I've got my camera, so I'm going to get some shots and hopefully spend quite a few hours here. And there it is, the entrance where they charge you. 10 quid, it's not too bad, is it really? 10 quid gets you out, keeps you fit. Right, we're in. So God, no wonder they're charging a 10. I think from driving through gate to ticket office, I think that's about 6 or 7 staff I've seen. So yeah, we're in. The river's on my right hand side, so a nice footpath. So yeah, I'm guessing we just follow this. So far it seems like a proper path, which I'll show you in a sec. But yeah, lovely. Let's see how it goes. Oh, nice. This looks very nice. Oh, wow. It's like a pantheon. So, the start of it. Alright, so far. It's like we're walking through this little wooded area in like a gorge that I'm presuming has been carved out over thousands of years. But yeah, it's quite quiet so far. It's 9 o'clock, so I wouldn't say it's early. You'd think there were people here, but I know it doesn't open till 9. But I've seen a couple of people obviously being overtaken because I'm faffing about with my drone, taking videos and stuff. But yeah, so far so good. So the sooner I put my camera down, it's back out again. So I've seen this online, nothing spectacular. But it's one of the highlights of the Ingleton Waterfall walk. It's a tree with money that's been pushed into it basically. And they'll be charging you for that soon, no doubt. But here, I'll give you a quick watch. Well, I don't think it's just a one tree. This one's even worse. Christ, this looks like a tree of money. Funny enough, I've just seen the sign. It's actually, I'm about to say, it's as if it's a money tree, but this is actually called, funny enough, the money tree. Look at that. Christ almighty. You know, get that, bloody hell, I've only just noticed floor. Look at all that. Gosh, I bet some of that's old. Wow. And then down here, all these logs. Look at all this. Christ, get some of this wade in. And these. Wow. The money tree. Well, being a proud Lancastrian, I'm going to live up to type. I clearly didn't put any money in because I love my money too much, even 2p. But to say that, I don't even carry money with me anymore. So I wouldn't have been able to do it even if I wanted to. I've got €1, but I use that for trolleys. So, hey-oh. So to be fair, I know I'm on about money and stuff, but when I did come in, I know you pay a tenner, but there was a lovely woman when you first walk in, really helpful. You pull up in your car, open your window, straight away she gives you a leaflet all about the place and a map. Free, well, you could, not free as such because you end up paying a tenner, but even so they give it you. And whilst I've been walking about, I am finding markers. So in typical man fashion, you never open the instructions. So I suppose at the next one, I think I've gone past 5 of these markers. So I'm guessing that it's not miles. So they obviously mean something. So when I get to the next one, which if I think it's 6 next. I can count before anyone says, I just don't know if I went past 5 last. So yeah, when I get to the next one, I'll get my leaflet out and I'll see what they mean. So, it is waterfalls. I need to stop saying so when I start, it's pissing myself off. But anyway, yeah, waterfalls, obviously water goes downhill. So it is starting to climb slightly. Nothing too strenuous. Still, anybody could do it. Should have brought my mum really, but hey-oh. She started doing a bit of walking recently, so I think she'd have enjoyed this. So yeah, next time I think I will invite her. But yeah, so far so good. As the mighty man himself, Big Shaq, says, quick maths. So I was right, 6 does come after 5. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That's my proud moment of the day. However, I've looked at the leaflet and it doesn't say anything about what these numbers are, so I don't know if they can't be 100 metres. God knows what they are, but they certainly know. It does have waterfalls and points, but I haven't even got to the first waterfall yet. So here we go. Saying that, I've got to see number 7 now. It's less than 100 metres away. Wonder what they are. God knows. Right, so we're doing my head in. I've done a bit more investigating, and those posts that are everywhere with numbers on, I believe they've got a kids trail. So it's something to do with kids trail, and I think they've got them bloody bronze rubbers on where you can do prints and stuff, which is good. Good for the kids, gets them out into the wildlife, makes them enjoy it. So yeah, I get all that. So I'm on the other side of the river now, and I believe I'm coming up to the first waterfall, Pecan Waterfall or something like that. I have just read it, but I forgot what it was called already. So I got some shots at drone, which looked okay, nothing spectacular. So I'll probably be putting them on at some point in a couple of seconds, but I can see it now. Yeah, it's quite high actually. Yeah, I'll get some shots when I get there in a minute and show you. I'm too much of a pussy with my drone. I could get some, I know, in fact I could get some really good shots there with drone, but it's so close and there's trees everywhere. I'm just not confident enough with my drone yet. I've lost one as it is, so I can't be arsed losing another one in a river. Gutted. So that's the first set of waterfalls done. Pecker Falls. what did I call them? Bloody pecan. Pecan. Yeah, Pecker Falls. Very nice. Quite impressive actually. Probably an hour's drive away from Preston, up near Ingleton, near Skipton. Yeah, enjoying it so far. Weather helps, it's quite nice. Don't look it down here. With all trees. But it is, it's a nice day, just right temperature. I think it's like 17 degrees so far. You can cope with that. Yeah. I think I'm at the top of Sept Falls now. I'd say it's probably gone. If you were walking it non-stop from start, probably only take you 10-15 minutes to get here. But I've been faffing about with drone. To be honest, I don't know how people do it making these YouTube videos. I can't be arsed getting it out every 5 minutes, putting it away. And then I'm trying not to disturb people as well, so when people in the same vicinity trying to appreciate the views, I don't like getting it out because I don't want to piss anyone off. But so far, people seem impressed. Novelty of a drone. But yeah, I'll get it out in again later. I think it's another nice like chamber style waterfall. Look at that sun, beautiful. So yeah, I will get it back out. I just can't be arsed. It's taking me forever, is this? I need to stop rushing. I need to start appreciating stuff in life. Always freaking rushing. I never seem to. It's fucking Monday soon. I'll be back at work and I'll be morning thinking, oh, I wish I were outside. And now it's like, oh, I'm rushing. Get over it, Sarsfield. Oh, they've got it sussed here. Look at that sun. Yeah, they've got it sussed. Literally 10-15 minutes in. There's like a cabin that they've converted, like a little cafe. Yeah, got it sorted. It's actually quite nice, actually. I might even stop and have a brew myself. It's the cash only. I don't trust anybody that accepts cash only. Freaking tax dodgers. Obviously I'm a coward, I won't say that out loud. But yeah, probably internet signal. Even though I do get it on my phone. Yeah, it's pissed me off that. It's all that. I thought, oh, I'll have a little brew. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Actually, we seem to be getting quite high now. I use that word lightly because we're not that high, but for this area, we're getting quite high. We're certainly getting above the trees now. Got some more daylight. Here we go. Yeah, it's lovely view up here now. Like rivers down there in the gorge or whatever the freaking geography term for it is. Yeah, it's lovely. I'll show you now. It's got the river going left to right, downhill obviously. Trees on sides and then it opens up. Yeah, it's beautiful. I have been fooled. There's another waterfall here. I didn't think it'd be as quick as this. Oh, it looks beautiful. This is definitely when it's a hot, oh, there's loads of places here. This is definitely a place to come when it's on a scorcher day. Do a bit of wild swimming. Even I might be tempted. I'm warm today, but I'm a grade A pussy. I hate cold water. So no, I won't be getting in today. But yeah, here we go. I might even have to get the drone out. Yeah, it's beautiful up here. Obviously, a few people stopping, like I'm stopping. Got to appreciate what nature's doing. But yeah, this waterfall here, where's my bloody finger? It goes right up there. I've got some quite nice shots with drone, which no doubt I'll be sticking on at this point. I'm just at a bench now where you can just sit here, have a sandwich, have a drink, appreciate the waterfall. But yeah, you'd certainly be getting in there. I'm surprised there's no one in today, to be honest. But then again, what time are we on? 10 to 11? God, it took me nearly 2 hours to get here. Probably only a third of the way. However, that is not because I'm unfit, which I am, but I'm not that unfit. I'm just appreciating it, trying to get as many shots as possible. And then take some videos so I've got memories for a later date. If you've got kids, honestly, I've been wanting to bring Eva, my daughter, she's 3.5. I've been wanting to take her here for ages. But the sites around here are always booked up, or the freaking astronomical prices, which I'm a tight horse. I'm not paying 80 quid for a night or 2 nights. But yeah, it's nice and flat. It's only 4 miles. She'd love being out in nature with dogs, me and Lynn and Eva. Yeah, it'd be brilliant. Appreciating nature, because that's what I want to get her into. I want her to get to appreciate being outdoors and not bloody stuck on her phone all the time, which is not. But yeah, if you've got kids, you might need to pick them up now and then, but it's definitely worth it. They'd love this. believe that waterfall was called Thornton Falls. Riveting. Yeah, I think this is probably the far end of Ingleton Falls now. So I think it's basically going around the top now, and then it'll come back down another route, which I'm presuming is downhill. That was a very basic walk, that. Yeah, pleasurable. Most people would conquer that. So if you're interested, you know where to go. Ingleton Waterfalls. However, I'm still sure there's more to see, so I'll keep it on. So for any of you that are familiar with the Yorkshire Free Peaks, Ingleton is very close, in fact I can see it now, to Whernside, and Ingleborough. So this is an absolute breeze compared to them. And I'm not saying they're that difficult. They're quite difficult when you put Penny Ghent, Whernside and Ingleborough all together, if you're doing the Yorkshire Free Peaks, but individually they're all lovely walk. In fact, the Yorkshire Free Peaks is a lovely walk. I've enjoyed it a few times. But yeah, I'll spin it round now and I'll show you Whernside. Expected, there is an ice cream van. Looks very out of place in the middle of nowhere. It's probably a modern day child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Let's see if it accepts card. For anyone actually think of doing this with kids, or doing the child path or whatever it is, here's them bronze plaques. Right here, you know, everyone remembers being kids, I'm sure. We're not all that old. Used to love shit like that. Getting a bit of paper, going over it, getting your little pattern. Memories of the day. And there are always stuff to do with where you are. So again, I might moan that you have to pay, but I don't mind when you can see that they're putting it in. They're making it more interesting for people and families. Can cope with that. See people that just take money and don't improve the area. But no, Ingleton, well done. Like it so far. I do, yeah, right. Had a quick nose at the prices. Actually, not bad really. A couple of quid, quite reasonable. To say he's out here on his own. If you were desperate, you'd pay whatever. But yeah, nice to see. But to be fair, I haven't been going that long. I've got some Vimto in my bag. That'll do me. I've got a Mars bar. It's not long enough. Whereas at Yorkshire Free Peaks, for example, when you get to Ribblehead, there's normally like a van there. You're normally ready for something when you get there if you haven't brought it out with you. But no, at least you're spot for choice really. First climb, you've got that cabin, cash only. Remember that? I didn't notice if that were cash only or a card. But just make sure you bring cash. Do this enough. Talking to a camera, that is. I'm joking. I wish I could talk to my friends like this. Don't know how I can talk to a freaking camera. I feel a right muppet, especially when people are about. But I bet you get used to it, I'm sure. But yeah, it's so good, especially days like this. It's just a nice little breeze. 18 degrees, it's just perfect conditions. Nice little distance. And yeah, it's just good for your brain. You know, when you've been getting battered at work all week, or you're having an hard time, just get out of here, forget about it. Just look at the scenery. God, when I was like in my 20s, I never thought I'd be saying shit like that. God, weren't that long ago in arcade going, oh look at this pan. Freaking who a pan? Who gets excited over a pan? It's just scary what age does to you. It goes so quick. I don't feel 2 minutes ago since I was turning 21, then 30, And now I'm 43 and it's like, Christ, where does it go? Spending all this time at work. You know, it's all good having a well-paid job, but with well-paid jobs comes stress, extra hours. You start to forget why you work in first place. You're always thinking about going in on a Monday morning like, oh God, I've got 5 days to go. And it gets to a Friday, you start to like chill out a bit, enjoy your weekend, and then before you know it, it's Sunday night, you're going to bed and it's over again. So I need to make more time for stuff like this. It's so good for the brain. What's happened to me? I've just took a photo of a tree. I'm just walking along, next step path, and then there's just this tree. Just seems that's it there. But yeah, what's going on? What's happened to me? Turned 43 and now I'm finding trees looking in the sky, nice and beautiful. This farmhouse, this farm, the houses are lush. This is how I'd love to live. Out up there, countryside. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I'm not saying that in winter, it's probably hell. But I'd love that. Get a log fire on, you know. It's never lasts that long over here. You could be stranded for a week or something. You'll be fine. Ah, this is it. There it is, Ingleborough. Normally when I do it, the Yorkshire Free Peaks, that's the last one. What a bastard. That last bit of a climb, it just goes straight up vertical. But then once you've done that, it's all the way back down to Horton on Ribblesdale or whatever it's bloody called, where you start off. So it's a nice walk. It's still a couple of miles from top of there back to Horton, but you've certainly got past all the hard bit. Quarry over there. Doesn't actually look a nice one. Look at that sky. Well, not when I was. I really wanted to come in the motorhome. Like I said, the place I wanted to stay, it only has 5 vans, so it's really hard to get on. And I found this other side. I'm tight. 70 quid for 2 nights. So I wanted to come on Friday, last night, stay tonight, get up, and then do this, and then have a nice walk into Ingleton during the day after I finish this. Have a couple of drinks in local pubs. But I just thought 70 quid for 2 nights. I just think it's a bit of a piss take when you've got your own facility. I don't think they've got facilities. They probably do. But I don't need it in a motorhome. But here it is anyway. But to be fair to it, it's nice and secluded. You're out up there and it is really nice. So you're probably playing for the location. But I still think it's a bit of a piss take. Would you pay £70 for 2 nights? I don't know. If Lynn and Evie were here, then I probably would have done it, and it wouldn't have bothered me. Like I say, I don't like paying that just for me. When Lynn and Evie are with me, I just like a good old wild camp, to be honest. They've clamped down on that so much. It's freaking, you're classed as a hindrance now. Which I think's wrong. So back in the day when we first converted our van into a camper van, before we got the motorhome, we used to, the majority of the time we used to wild camp. You know, I've got that much solar panels on it and LPG gas that I don't need to be on a campsite. We had a toilet, we had a shower, we had central heating. We used to do it all the time. But that gave us more money to then go and spend in local pubs and stuff. Whereas now they're just forcing you to go on freaking campsites when you don't need it, and you're paying the same price as a fucking hotel. Sometimes you're just thinking, hang on a minute, I'm literally just parking on a bit of grass. God, I'm so tight. I hate being tight, but I hate spending money. Can't win. Just can't win. To be fair, when it's like this, it is a lovely spot. But I can imagine when the weather's in, you're going to get some freaking serious wind and rain down here. But yeah, it's a nice spot. Would I stay here? Yes, I would. Perfect. Oh, it's called Thornton Park. Very nice, and yet again another refreshment. So I'm probably 2/3 in, so what, 2.5 mile maybe the third stop, so you're never going to be short for food, drink, and that has toilets as well. So yeah, this Ingleton Falls, it's got it all. We're going down, more waterfalls, danger, deep water, no swimming. However, got some psychopathic people down there. Oh, I love it. Here we go. Going down some bloody steps, I don't end up in bloody waterfall. But that looks the right laugh, that. But yeah, you can see why they do it. I bet they're doing it all the way down. It's just pure pools all the way down. So there was a sign just back there, about 50 metres, said alternative route, yellow. So that's what I was on that picture at the beginning that I pointed out where it showed. I don't know why you'd want to do the alternate route. It's not like this is steep or anything. In fact, I don't know why you'd want to miss this. It's just full of pools and waterfalls. It's lovely. But there's an option for some reason. Not everybody's perfectly physically capable, I'm presuming. So that must be just a flatter route. Oh, looks like we're coming up to some steep ones again. That's going somewhere. What a beautiful spot this is. It's just like a little bit of a sun trap. But it's certainly this time of day, the sun's coming in. It's lovely and warm. The water's nice and smooth as it's coming down into this big area, and then obviously it's going down there to a big drop, which I'm no doubt going to find a big waterfall in a minute. But yeah, you can have a lovely little picnic here. You can already picture Lynn and Evie with me. Yeah, that'd be lovely, that. Nice little stop off. Gill Gorge. Oh, where are you going, camera? Come over here, you daft shit. So I think you can go down these steps. I think it's a dead end. There's a bridge with nothing at the end of it. But I think it goes over the gorge, whatever it just buddy said, Gill Gorge. Let's have a look. Be rude not to. Looks a bit gloomy down here. Oh hey, very nice. Look, there's freaking bridge in there, it's safe. It's metal. That's a quick preview of Baxendale Gorge. I'm presuming them people that were just up there aren't freaking going down there as well. Looks a bit dangerous. But hey, oh, we'll soon find out. Look at this lovely wood. Got light coming through. It's beautiful. What on earth is that? Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm obviously not going to say what I think, but it's a very bright piece of wood in this sunshine, and God knows why it's been shaped like that. This is another absolute screaming spot. Yet again, the sun is just coming down. There's enough canopy that's not there, letting the sunlight through. Then you're in a bit of a, God, I'm shit with geography, whatever this is called, but you're in your own like cavern area. You could have another picnic here. One thing I have to say is I haven't once looked where I'm going. It's so straightforward. Yeah, I think it's impossible to get lost. Yeah, you never once think, oh, which way do I need to go here? Yeah, very easy to get round. Just follow the path. You could do it at night without a torch. It's that easy. So this back bit, the return part of the journey, obviously it's just one big circle, but the way back it's very up and down, which isn't a problem. It's not like the massive, but just to warn you that there's quite a few up and down bits. Oh, look at that. Now I am starting to wonder what on earth is going on around these parts, and who's sculpting these money trees. We've got another one. What on earth? How bizarre is that? Saying it's really good for kids. I'm starting to have doubts now. So you've got an ice cream van with a child catcher. You've got these bits of wood that have been carved to peculiar shapes. Let's say it. Yeah. What's going on? Seems to be getting closer now to the river level again. So I'm guessing we're not too far from the end. Yep, I've got the route on my watch, GPS. So, yeah, we're getting there. It's been beautiful. Here we go, for a day over at bridge, over at river. Boom time. Up some steps. So easy, you just cannot get lost. And I've said it over again, there's been no part of this where I've been going, oh god, this is tough. Yeah, any kind of walker could do this. Well, obviously, as easy as I found it, I'm sure some people might struggle, so take that with a pinch of salt. Another sun trap. It's down in this gorge. You can actually get down to the river now. This is lush as this. And in fact, this is, I could imagine being here with my little Evie now. Could just let her have a little dabble in the river. It's not too deep, not on a day like today anyway. But she could have a little paddle in. Oh, that'd be lovely. Oh, I miss my Evie. Put my camera down for a couple of minutes there. I'm getting sick of the sound of my own freaking voice. I'm sure you are as well. Hey up. Back in the open now, back in the sunshine. Very warm, but very nice. That's a lovely house up there. Absolutely cracking view. Yeah, that's stunning, is that? Some lucky person lives there. Onto a proper tarmac road now. And houses. Obviously coming back into civilization, which must mean I'm back near Ingleton and near the end. Enjoyable so far. Getting a bit peckish now though. Let's see what they've got in Ingleton. Oh my word. Be rude not to. Well, it caught me off guard, but I ended up going in Ingleton chippy. Quick portion of chips and a small portion of chips and a cheese and onion pie. Very nice. Didn't last 2 minutes, but now I'm just having a quick walk through Ingleton, and get back to the car park. Now that gate is that's basically the entrance to the car park and then where you go into Ingleton Falls. Now I got here at 5 to 9, so 5 minutes before opening, and that was shut. So they were getting a bit of a tailback there this morning. So just be prepared. Maybe come literally 9:05 because they did seem to open it bang on 9 o'clock. Oh, ice cream.
Don't say that, everybody complains anyway.
Jesus Christ. Right, so as you can clearly see, I'm back in the car. I was literally, when I set off walking, I went third car. It's absolutely manic now. They must make an absolute fortune. Christ. But yeah, what's it taken me? So 9, so I set off bang on just after 9. It's now 12:30. So it's about 4 and a bit miles. So I'm not slow. I just had my drone and taking loads of videos and pictures for my own benefit. Just trying to, if anything, I tried to drag it out to make it worthwhile, to try and make myself enjoy it, which I did. Didn't mind paying a tenner. Didn't mind paying £6 at Ingleton Chippet. Nice way to finish off a walk. Been even better with a pint with somebody, but I'm not going in just to have a pint on my own. Would I do it again? Absolutely. I won't come and do it on my own again. But if Lynn wanted to join me, and I'd love to do it with Evie, I think she'd really enjoy it. I want her to get into nature. So yeah, if anybody's not done Ingleton before and you want to get out and do a little bit of walking, I'd certainly recommend it. So thank you for watching and putting up with my boring voice. I've no doubt I'll make another video in about 5 months' time. So thank you.